Hi everyone. I'm gonna wait to see if anyone comes into the chat room. It's really dark. So I'm kind of doing a test right now. I'm laying down. I wanted to talk. I actually don't know if anyone is able to hear me. I'm sure they can hear me and see me. It's the first time going live, so I'm doing a test run. So what I'm gonna do is I will come on a little later and probably upload this again. This is Healthy Feminine Women Arise. And just see, I don't know if there's a chat on here. Let's see. All right, I'm trying to share you guys. Just a second. All right, you guys, can you see me? Let's see here. All right, you guys. So, excuse me. So I'm doing this testing here. I don't think anyone is on the live chat. I actually cannot see anything. So my channel's very new. Thank you, my last 2 subscribers. So real briefly, I just want to mention these 3 things, and then I'll just do another video that breaks it down even more, especially because right now I don't have tremendous amount of time to speak on by myself. And my laptop works with the camera, but I'm not able to hear anyone. So my first area of concern, as I was saying, men on EBT. So, there's all this talk on YouTube where men are, talking down against women, that they're this, they're that, and all these kind of things, right? Okay, so what about the men that are on government assistance? And particularly, I want to focus on there are particular men who talk about, this woman isn't this woman isn't that, single mothers are this, single mothers are that. We don't know the disabilities some people may have. And I mean that as disabilities, even just being able to communicate. We don't know what a parent has went through being a single parent, whether it be whether it be a male or female. Okay, so we don't know that. I want to talk about the health of this. Yes, there are parts of this situation that makes everything shattered, right? It shatters people's worlds. But there's so many ways to take advantage of this time and find better ways to cook healthier. And there's just so much more I want to get into this. So I'm going to name this the Healthy Talk Chat 101. Let me ask you guys a question. So when you think about YouTube, so, we have different sectors and different sections of YouTube. We have our Black media. We have our, those that section themselves off into tribes. You have religious sectors, and some that's in the church, and some are just the bride of Christ. So they're outside, maybe the outskirts of things. We have people talking about politics. We have people talking about how to this, how to that. We have the wellness. We have nutrition. Let me ask you, with all of this that's going on, especially with 2019, just the whole SNAP, EBT, all these things are going on. Do you guys really think that by, and I want to say this to men, do you men really think that by trying to break down a woman and talk so down about every woman, that every woman is the same and every woman is this and that, do you think that all of that you speak is going to cause her to basically do what you want? Probably not. Not all women are the same. Not all men are the same, right? We all have our features. We all have our parts to our personality, our lifestyle, and all of that. Okay. But I noticed there's no talk of men being on food stamps, cash assistance, unemployment, disability, getting veteran Social Security. It's always just the women. So I'm gonna throw it out there. Men, there are men on government assistance. For whatever reason, there are men on government assistance. Yeah, there are. And there are some mothers that maybe have had miscarriages. There are some men that cannot procreate. So when they say, "Oh, I don't have any children," I don't have any children. Okay, maybe they cannot make any children. Maybe they have a child they don't even know about. Maybe they're lying. Maybe they just want views. Who knows, right? But it's not just about women. Whatever this gender word, whatever this gap, whatever this our nation coming to realization, knowing if you're from a specific culture or a specific ethnicity, or you just, call yourself black, whatever it is, right? And I'm saying these things because I want to get all this out of the way before I start seriously getting into the whole health of things. Being healthy, no matter what age that you decide to be healthy, right? So you say a single mother is wrong because she's had, to generalize every woman is not okay. And about raising a son, gentlemen, you realize that you have a mother or you had a father. Whoever gave birth to you, someone gave birth to you. Someone did. Whoever you lived with, whether it be father or mother. When you speak about women, talking about someone's mother, someone's daughter, son, in this case, sibling, a family member, an aunt, an uncle. These are people that were once birthed. We were birthed, came into this world by ourselves, right? And then we birth others. Part of you, there needs to be some part of you that sees that you're a byproduct of a human being. Two human beings made you. So we talk about the health of things of raising a healthy son. Teenagers, and I personally know this, and I'll get more into this in another time. And this isn't a debate. This is a comment. You could talk about how my chin looks on this video, how I'm laying down, what's going on behind me, whatever it is, where I'm visiting, what's going on. But I'm just going to talk to you real quickly here. So many people can look at YouTube now and social media. Teenagers look at it. And yes, they can be a hot mess. Some of them have children young. The saddest part is what they're going through and what they might be putting their parents through. And it can be a real struggle to have teenagers. But guess what? Someone had you. Someone raised you as a male. Somebody invested in your life to be here on earth, right? Someone invested in you to be here. They invested in you. And then you want to sit here on YouTube and say, they're not nothing. They're nothing. They're worth nothing. The women are worth nothing. But here, they birthed you. They could have aborted you. You could have been a miscarriage. But instead, they birthed you. So, you do the best to raise your son the best you can. We teach them to clean the best we can. Within that reasoning, we teach them how to do businesses. We teach them how to go out and play, play games, sports, whatever that might be, get their education, strategize. There's so much more to this than just what is apparent to the eye or the ears. And your guys, all of your case, smelling certain situations. Every situation is unique. We cannot generalize that. And being the feminine women that we are, all the young women that are having babies, we may not be able to fully save all of them. We may not be able to reason with them fully, but they're still mothers and they still have children. Those children are grow up to be men like you, right? Grown men like you. And if they're arrogant and if they're rude and if they're disrespectful to the human, then what woman would want to be with someone like that? So I want to talk about dating because that's something else I put on there. I think I'll talk about that in the next segment of this because this is number one. This leads to health. All these topics and so forth lead to health, to where I really want to go with this. But just in short, give me just a second, you guys. Just give me just a second here. Then you can hear me, so I'm going to just turn around here and talk. So what I'm sharing with you right now is to say that it really, it does matter how you talk to another person. It matters. It matters that you share your thoughts and you communicate. It matters. It matters. It matters that you care about your own health. Yeah. What you eat most of the time affects the chemicals in your brains, the endorphins. How you respond to negative things like what's going on in the world right now affects us. So then we have to keep moving on. We have to go about our lives, right? Not as normal, but more enhanced, with more clarity, women. Okay, ladies? And if any men, like I said, with what this title is, there are men that are also on government assistance. And there's nothing wrong with getting that at a time when you really need it to get where you have to go. It's for people who have been on it to the point where they're only having children to be on it, or they feel so alone that that's the only thing that seems to make them. Okay? And the system can be meant to break a person. What you have to do is rise above that and find clarity within yourself. Okay? Keep rising to the top, keep accelerating and elevating and leveling up in life, so that no matter what you're going through, because we all have rough times from time to time, we have bruises, right? Up and down. It's what we do that affects our life, how we react, and what we accept and what we don't. And I'm so glad so many people are waking up, right? But as far as health, I'm going to get off these type of topics, but I'm going to get a little more deeper in this. This is a lot more to this. But again, and I'll wait for the dating. For someone to tell you that you're too old to date, or if you're over this age, you're not okay. That's not true. I went on nice dates, ladies. Nice dates for the last year and a half after my relationship. And went to dinner and did a lot of things. And I learned a lot about going out, and experiencing that. And that doesn't mean that you're going to be with the first person or be with someone or have a relationship if you have these high standards and they just aren't where where they are. You try to meet someone where they are. But if, I refuse to allow disrespect or anything like that. And I met some really nice people, nice men. You go to meetups, conferences, whatever, and you meet someone, you talk to them, you get to know them, right? But respect is very important. Respect for self, dignity. And that's how we raise these young men. When a teenager gets to their age and they go their own way, you have to let them go their own way. You pray for them if that's what you do, or you hope positivity for their life, right? You teach them the best you can, and you try to help motivate them to be intelligent and healthy people. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and close. You guys, I don't think anyone's even here. I don't see a thumbs up or anything. I'm going live, so who even knows? It might just go regular. This is the first time doing it on my phone live. Again, I don't have the volume on my laptop, and I'm not quite sure. Okay, so it says live chat, but I don't see any live chat. So there's probably no one there. I'm just talking to the camera, but that's fine. This is my first time trying it. If you would love to, please tune in. Platform, I would love to get these live chats going so we could really talk and talk about health. And the more and more clarity that I get through on the platform, and the more talking there is and subscribing, so forth, put into it, and tell you about business and the t-shirts and the writings and articles and those sort of things, and conferences and so forth coming up. So this is 2019. Ladies, we are feminine. We have an inner quality that's being challenged. But the point is to remain healthy and to be strong, and to not allow anyone to decide or dictate for us when or where we're going to end, because we have not hit a wall, or we've just, a person's been older and that they're done. No, it's what you think about yourself. It's your health, it's your mind, it's your mental stability. Okay. And those that have young ones, and those that are, this is a time to grow, and a time to keep rising up. And like I said, we all go through various times in our life and situations, and what we have to do is we have to not give up. Okay, not give in, not give up. You can also email me if you want at healthybeauty, I believe it is healthybeautygg@gmail.com. It'll be in the description as well after this uploads. And again, check out my channel and everything else on it. You can always contact me. I will be doing Skype sessions this year, and we can talk about that as well. And I thank you so much for tuning in, whoever might be seeing me or might not. Thank you so much. I hope you have time to think about these things. I'm getting really sleepy. It's time to literally go to sleep for me. So here in the north. All right, you guys. Thank you so much, ladies and gents. Thank you for tuning in. Until we speak again, I will talk to you later. Au revoir, ciao. Bye, babies. And just remember to, you are special, and you are what you want to be known as. Your classiness, your femininity, it will shine. But like I said, it all has to be the mental health, the spiritual health, the physical health. All these things come into play before you can, that's basic. The makeup, and then the hair, and then all that's basic. We have to start talking about mental clarity. All right, you guys. All right. Excuse my background stuff. It's just some moving things going on and everything else with family. So I've got to go to bed here. I have a long day tomorrow with them. So I will talk to you guys soon until the next update. And hopefully I know how to get out of this. I'm smart enough to figure this out, right? All right. Take care, you guys. Bye. I think. And then maybe not. Let me see here. You guys want to talk while I'm doing this? I don't know if I was able to. I guess not. I'm still here. We're still here. Connecting. All right. Let me get out of this. What is that? No. All right. I'm going to X out. I guess that's